Hello, my name is Mohammed Mahdi, and today I will talk about nursing research. Especially in this lecture, I will talk about tool for data collection. So let's start. Types of tool for data collection. The various methods of data gathering involving the use of appropriate recording forms. These are called tools or instruments of data collection, such as observation, schedule, interview schedule, mild questionnaire, rating scale, checklist, document schedule, or data sheet. Each of the above tools is used for a specific method of data gathering: observation schedule for observation method, interview schedule for interviewing, questionnaire for mail survey, and so on. Function of tools. Uh, the tools of data collection translate the research objectives into specific questions, items, the responses to which will provide the data required to achieve the research objectives. In order to achieve this purpose, each question item must convey to the responded idea or a group of ideas required by the research objectives, and each item must obtain a response which can be analyzed for fulfilling the research objectives. Information gathered through the tools provide description of characteristic of individuals, institution, other phenomena or various variable under study. The variables and their interrelationship are analyzed for testing the hypothesis or for exploring the content arise set by the research objectives. Observation schedule. This is a form on which observation of an object or a phenomenon are recorded. The items to be observed are determined with reference to the natural and objective of the study. They are grouped into appropriate categories and listed in the schedule in the order in which the observer would observe them. The observation schedule must be as devised as to provide the required variable and quantifiable data and to avoid selective bias and misinterpretation of observed items. The angle of observation must be simple so as to facilitate prices and inform recording. Interview schedule and mild questionnaire. Both these tools are widely used in surveys. Both are complete list of questions on which information is gathered from the respondent. The basic differences between them lies in recording responses. While the interviewer fills out a schedule, the respondent completes a questionnaire. Rating scale. This is a recording form used for measuring individuals' attitudes and other psychological and behavioral aspects and the group behavioral. Checklist. This is the symbol of all the device. It consists of a prepared list of items pertinent to an object or a particular task. The presence or absence of each item may be indicated by checking yes or no or multi-point scale. Checklist contain terms which the respondent understands and which more bravely expresses his view than answer to open ended question. Document schedule data sheet. This is a list of items of information to be obtained from documents, records, and other materials in order to secure measurable data. The items included in the schedule are limited to those that can be informally secure from a large number of case histories or both or other records. Schedule for institution. This is used for survey of organizations like educational institution, social or cultural organizations. It will include various categories of data relating to their profile, functioning, and performance. These data are gathered from their records, annual reports, and financial statements. The two most common means of collecting quantitative information are the self-administrated questionnaire and the structured review. Studies which obtain data by interview people or by administrating questionnaire are called surveys. When the people interview or asked to respond to questionnaire are representative sample of a large population, such studies are called sample surveys. Future of self-administrated questionnaire. Future of self-administrated questionnaire are given to the respondents who are asked to read and answer the question themselves. Questions and instructions are addressed to respondents. Instruction on who to accomplish the questionnaire are clearly specified in the instrument. Advantage of using self-administrated questionnaire. A self-administrated questionnaire is less expensive per responded than an interview. A questionnaire requires less time and less skills for data gathering and processing. External influence is avoided. Respondents have time to think before answer because they are not under pressure to give an answer immediately. Disadvantage of self-administrated questionnaire. Many respondents do not return accomplished questionnaire. No one will answer or clarify questions that may arise. Questionnaire cannot be used on illiterate respondents. Structured interview. Structured interview involves a face-to-face interaction between the data collector and the source of information. The interviewer directly asks the respondent questionnaire from a prepared instrument, which is called an interview schedule. Future of a structured interview. The interviewer reads each question to the respondent and records verbatim in the instrument the answer provided by the respondents. Respondents are asked the exact questions as formulated and as sequenced instruction for the interviewer on who questions should be asked and who answers are to be recorded are maintained in the instrument. Advantage of face-to-face interview. The interviewer can observe the body language of the respondent. The interviewer can probe for clarification of ambiguous responses. Interview is effective for semi-literal or illiteral responses. The expected response rate in an interview is high. Disadvantage of face-to-face interview: the cost in terms of money, time, and personal bear responded is high, especially because of travel cost. Skilled interview is required. Training is needed for those who lack experience and or those who are not yet skilled in conducted interviews. Even skilled interviews require the bribing of future aspects of data collection. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening and goodbye.